Get ready, America, because you're about to see the best of the women of Sweet Swine County. Sweet Swine County's #1 daytime show.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Women of Sweet Swine County, where we share small town stories with big town attitude. And joining me today is my beautiful co-host, Paris.
Oh, well, thank you, Prairie Ann. It's nice to be back. Nice to be here. We have a great story and interesting guest, and what is wrong?
Paris,
What?
have you not seen the front page of the Daily Bore? I can't believe you haven't seen it. What is going on?
Because it's kind of a bore. That's why I don't read it. Let me see.
You don't read it?
No.
Oh my gosh, look, just take a look at this scumbag paper has turned into.
Jeez, big
Yeah,
headline.
look at that.
Part-time sales
Look at
clerk
that.
causes Lady Gaga frenzy at local store. Oh my God, what? Not our store.
Our
what
store.
local store?
Our
How did this
store.
happen? This is a front page story in the biggest newspaper, well, the only newspaper in Sweet Swine County, but still the biggest. What happened? PR nightmare. Here.
It is a PR nightmare, let me tell you. Go ahead and read it. Everybody
Just
wants to
have-
about just go ahead and read it. Let's just get that over with.
Okay. Sweet Swine County residents have been asking themselves, is it true? Did I see Lady Gaga at the Giddy Up Boutique? This latest scuttlebutt was dashed when Giddy Up Boutique co-owner Prairie Ann admitted in a recent interview with the Daily Bore newspaper that it was all a big mistake. People are too quick to gossip here in Sweet Swine County. And Prairie Ann commented, our part-time sales clerk was trying on some clothes, and when she came out of the dressing room, I just said, well, Lady Gaga, look at you. As it turns out, Nosy Norma, the waitress from Edie's Cafe, happened to be in the shop and overheard me. It didn't take but a New York minute before the entire county thought international recording sensation Lady Gaga was in town. Don't blame me for the mix-up. Oh, Prairie Ann. However, Sweet Swine citizen Ronnie P. Silage was too slow on the uptake and had already dashed into town to have his picture taken with who he thought was the famous star. Silage told the Daily Bore, I got right into town to have my picture taken with her. Now I find out it was all a scam. She wasn't really Lady Gaga. And here I had an expensive life-size poster made up of the two of us from the picture I'd taken with her. I think the Giddy Up owners should pay for this. End of story.
Yeah, can you believe it? And you know what I've learned from this whole thing is they don't call Nosy Norman that for nothing, and I would like to tell Ronnie what he could do with his life-size poster.
I cannot believe this. I mean, yeah, he should be hogtied and whipped or whatever you guys do here.
Whatever you do in Sweet Swine County, absolutely. But you know what, Paris? Let's just try to forget about it. And why don't we just introduce our guest?
That's a good idea. Oh my gosh. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the county of Sweet Swine and the town of Horsefly, the curator of the Sweet Swine County Museum, Miss Lola Leftover. Oh, she thinks she's so hot. She's not.
Welcome, Lola.
Welcome. Lola.
Welcome to the show. This is the women of Lola. Yeah,
Women.
This is the women of Sweet
Our show
Swine
is not
County.
the Lola show.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So Lola, name sounds familiar, and I've got 100 things running through my head. But why is it that I've heard of you, but I don't know you?
Leftover is a family name long associated with Sweet Swine County.
Well, you know what, Paris?
What?
I think I know your brother. Is your brother Lenny Leftover? And he does that little
Yes.
show about restaurants with little
Yes.
cooking it up with Betty.
Yes,
Little
yes.
Betty.
Really?
Yeah.
That
A
is
leftover
my
cooking show?
brother.
That leftover cooking show.
Excuse me. That is
excuse
my
me.
brother. He decided that he was not going to follow in the family footsteps, much to my father's chagrin.
Well, Lola, how many leftovers are there?
Too many. How many leftovers are left over?
Excuse me. I think you're making fun of my name.
Oh,
No.
We're just a little confused.
Yeah.
We just, you must have, if
What
you're
was
the
the thing?
only two
There are
that
several.
haven't
Yeah.
followed, that haven't
What-
done 8-track repair, right? That's it. That was it, wasn't it?
There's
8-track
several.
repair?
There's
So
several.
how many people are doing the 8-track repair?
Many. We've spread out across the continent.
Let's talk about the museum,
About the museum,
Sweet
yep.
Swine County
The
Museum.
museum.
Lola has been
Yay.
curator for what, 6 or 7 months?
7
Not sure
months,
how
I
she
hear,
got that.
7
Yes,
Bribery,
yes,
I'm thinking?
yes.
Yep.
I have been the
good for a
curator
leftover.
excuse me,
Oh, that's a good one.
I have been the curator for 7 months, the longest running curator in the history of Sweet Swine County's 32 years of the museum's inception.
Lola, guess what I heard? I heard Paris. I
Yeah.
heard it's haunted.
The museum?
I heard the museum is really haunted.
It's
That's why
not-
nobody stayed there for over 7 months.
It's not
Is it really
haunted.
haunted?
It's not haunted. It's just minimum wage.
Lola, you know what? I'm going to step back a gear. I am impressed. Speaking of being impressed, here's an article that was published in the Daily Boar. I read it just before I decided to quit reading it when they put out that article. Anyway, Sweet Swine County's most popular tourist destination is the town of High Horse, is the Sweet Swine County Museum. This one-of-a-kind museum boasts in the last year foot traffic of over 40 people. This success is in no small part credited to an outhouse that is made completely of corn. Oh, did you think of that, little Lola?
No, excuse me, but it's up there with the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota.
Yeah. Designed by Sweet Swine County's own interior designer. It's a Dougie
It's a
Dugan
Dougie Dugan.
original.
Ah.
Hello.
Huh. Does it work?
People still visit it from all over the county.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Yes, they
I
do.
thought it was a typo,
It's quite,
but hello.
it's quite an attraction. It is. This brochure, which I've made myself, I've designed it. I've designed this
She's shushing
myself.
us. It's our
It's
show.
wonderfully put together. I went to graphics design school
Oh my God.
for about 4 months. Anyway, it says the Trial of Elmer Plow exhibit. In this exhibit, you will be able to see photos
Photos.
of Sweet Swine's trial of the century. Elmer Plow, farmer safety expert, accused of the late Aunt Ella's house fire, was found innocent in the biggest trial ever held in Sweet Swine County.
Is this it?
Lawyer Ed, who defended Elmer, said, "I think that a mistrial still is a win for me." The jury believed in Elmer's innocence and said that in no way would the safety kits given to them by Elmer Plow's mom have made a difference in the outcome. In the exhibit, you will see the orange jumpsuit worn by Elmer and the gavel used by Judge Justice.
Really?
Oh, gosh.
Another exhibit is the sounds from the barnyard. It says here, in this one-of-a-kind exhibit, you will be able to hear recordings of farm animals dating back to the 1940s. The brainchild of Sweet Swine's safety expert, Elmer Plow.
Is this like the Elmer Plow Museum? I'm totally confused. I thought we were doing the Sweet Swine County Museum, but all I'm...
Elmer began collecting and recording farm animal sounds as a
interesting.
child, and as a young man, he created the Sounds from the Barnyard exhibit.
The animal sounds, are they by chance on 8-track tape?
Actually, they are. My father helped me build this. Yes, he did.
Oh, so that like just provides a little business for your family then. I get it.
I get it too.
Yeah. Well, Lola, I must say that don't you think people in the audience, these exhibits, well, they leave me
Unique.
speechless.
They're unique. They're
they
unique.
leave me speechless.
They're unique,
What
exciting.
Can I say they are eclectic.
They're on 8-track.
They're on 8-track.
Oh,
They're vintage.
It's
They're vintage.
wonderful.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go.
I'd like to tell you about another one that's on loan from Cooking It Up with Betty.
Okay.
It's called
It's a
Hot
leftover.
Dish to
It's a
Pass
leftover.
Collection. Here's what we have to say about this collection in our brochure. In the collection
Brochure?
of watercolor paintings, Dishes prepared by food expert Betty Thompson are forever preserved on canvas. Your mouth will water as you look at the painting Hot Dish Heaven. Jello Forever and Can of Corn inspired
Lola.
by Andy
Lola.
Warhol.
Ooh, Lola.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I just have another question because that's kind of what Paris and I do when we have a guest.
We actually
ask
speak
questions
Yeah, we don't
and we
just
do
listen.
an interview.
Yeah.
Anyway, who buys these paintings and are they commissioned by somebody or
Are they all hanging
do they
in the
actually
museum?
sell or
Very prestigious people
or
buy
are
these
they
paintings.
are they just in the museum because nobody wanted them?
They
Are they
are
just
in the
leftovers?
museum because they're treasures.
I think they're
Oh, are
leftovers.
they that?
Yes, they're
Are they
treasures.
just paintings of leftovers?
Are they
then?
just leftovers? I thought that was funny.
Cooking
too.
it up
She
with
doesn't think
Betty
it's funny.
does not do leftovers.
Thought that was funny.
No, they're
guess
one of a
not. No.
kind. Everybody wants them. They come in form of posters also,
Oh.
as well as the paintings themselves. We can't sell the real paintings, no.
Probably literally can't sell the
Yeah.
paintings.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Paris, I must say this has been
was
an
a fun
interesting
show.
show
It
today.
was
yeah,
fun, and
what can you say?
it was full of
It's-
leftovers, that's
full
all
of
I have to
leftovers
But I
and-
have more.
I'm sure
I
you
have
do.
a lot more.
I'm getting the wrap-up sign
It's
from the
only the
producer.
beginning.
Darn.
Remember,
Let me
everybody,
tell you
we
about
share-
our new exhibit.
Remember, everybody, we share small town stories with big town attitude because we are
The women of Sweet Swine County.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.